What it do, homies? I am back again with some more diabolicalness, right? If that's the word, Black Air Force activity sometimes, as we've seen in the comments. Chat music, of course, if you didn't know what I was talking about until then. We're checking out 3 videos today, right in the they, thems. Okay, the holy and the whole. And this is the part 3. Guys, I do have a reaction to part 1 and 2, regrettably. And then 10 out of 10 versus a 10 by 10. I'm gonna tell you, man, these titles, yeah, let's go ahead and shut up, turn it up.
She identifies as hers. Factory reset didn't work. Click, flip, right in the non-binary.
Okay. All right. It's okay. I get it. Yeah. All right. Yeah, that does hurt. Yes. Okay.
Factory reset didn't work. Click, flip, right in the non-binary. You can feel the pronouns leaving the body. Right in the they, thems. No surgery needed then. Transaction denied. Ooh, writing equal us. So then she got down in Fortnite. Trying to kick, flip, learn how to
What was that?
for us. So then she got down in Fortnite.
Dang, that's crazy, the accuracy. And I haven't played Fortnite in a minute. Like, when I say a minute, I mean years. Yeah, that's okay.
Trying to kick, flip, learn how to do a lip slide. She's gender fluid everywhere. It almost became almost where. That's a cheap way to transition. Right in the pensicles, right in the transmission. Lap slam, right in the mystery box. Right in the who knows what, like you.
Yo, hold on, bro. The mystery box, my guy? The mystery? The mystery? I don't know, man. You know, I've been out of the dating scene for a very, very, very long time, guys. Okay, so I wouldn't even know what to do. All I said was hi to my wife, and then we got together. I feel like you might need just a little bit more than that, you know, just speaking from a man's perspective. But the mystery box is crazy. That really is, because you never know these days.
Right in the mystery box. Right in the who knows what, like you. See a card at an ATM. All black page and your plan. Busted your lip for sure. Take away the Mopetus 9 months later, Tony Hawk's
In some weird way, what if, right? You know what I'm saying? What if? I'm pretty sure Tony Hawk's parents probably were not skateboarders, but what if she, the lip slide was crazy. and the funny thing about that is that it probably is an actual move that exists, right? Let me search that real quick. Let me move this over here because I might got some craziness in my search history. Let me see. Lip slide, snowboard, skateboard move. Oh yeah, look, guys, it's an actual thing. A lip slide is a skateboarding trick. So it was a double. It was bars. See, y'all didn't even know that. Y'all heard it and y'all laughed at it and then moved on. See, this is why I'm here, bro. I'm here to tell y'all what it do. That was a double. It snuck in too. All right, let's go. Just how much more? 3 parts. That means the comments must have been so diabolical. And go.
One kneels for salvation, the other kneels with salivation. Deep thoughts versus deep throats, the chastity and the STD. Daily bread versus daily spread. One is getting blessed and one is getting pressed. Hail Mary, full of grace, versus 5 O's to the face. Bible thump versus easy pump.
Wait, no. Hold on. Hail Mary, full of grace, versus Mary, hail, like Mary. Hail, like Mary, stop. And you're, I don't know. I was trying to make that make sense somehow. Couldn't figure it out. Y'all help me out there. There's something else I could have went here. Flip those words. A bar could have been formed right here.
Versus 5 O's to the face. Bible thump versus easy pump. One spits out psalms and the spits on palms. One kneels for the sins of men. The other kneels for more seen men. I worship the Father and the Son. Versus who is the Father of my son. One prays with peace, the other one plays with peace. They do turn the other cheek, completely differently. only and the whole. Shut it.
Okay. All right. So this one wasn't as a matter of fact, now that I'm thinking about it, like when I'm comparing like the first one and the second one, I think I can't remember, when you're consuming all these, they all kind of just blend into one. You know what I mean? So that one wasn't bad. That almost kind of felt like it was just kind of wrapping up the last of the comments, right? So, so far, some of these jokes that I've heard, there was a couple in they, them that were kind of crazy, but so far it's been pretty tame, to be honest, right? We've definitely heard worse, right? All right. 10 out of 10 versus, all right.
10 out of 10 versus 10 times 10. She's interested. Final boss 10 versus 10. 10 out of 10 shots. She's gonna eat you up.
Wait, she's not interested. Final boss, guys. That is never in the history. Not to kind of like toot my own horn and everything, but I ain't never really had an issue in the women department before I got hitched. You know what I mean? If I like somebody, I turned up the aura, I turned up the swag before, the kids were even using those type of words. And I just had, a huge amount of confidence, and I got the women that I wanted and everything. I've never been, she's not interested. And even if they did, it didn't work, or I didn't notice it or whatnot. So has that ever happened to any of you guys, right? Where you went up to somebody came up to you and said, she's not interested. I mean, obviously, and if you overcame that, let me know. I need to hear these stories.
Gonna eat you once and 10, the others and 10 too long is away from a heart attack. Always the fridge guarding the snacks. Nausea on 618. 10 on the Richter scale. 10 out of 10 on the
Richter scale.
Fouls has a snap twice in this one. Guys, she in the 10 out of 10. Friend and fridge 10 out of 10. Cardiologist appointments list. 10 out of 10. There's 10 black holes. Lots of black dude out there would definitely hit both. 10 out of 10.
Not this black guy right here. I got family members, right? That fits that description. And love is love. That's all I gotta say, man. Love is love. I'm a firm believer in that you can't choose what your heart, your heart wants what it wants, or some Selena Gomez type stuff and everything. I always tell people who like looking for somebody that they want to like fall in love with or get together, that they're going to be everything you need and nothing that you want. You know what I mean? So, who am I to judge? Okay. Funny as we're watching this. Very, very funny. Why? Wait. Oh, see, man, right here. When I saw that, they both look fine. I said, wait a minute. A wholesome comment in the chat music video. Am I dreaming? I was dreaming. Okay, honestly, guys, we were let off easy. We were like, there are obviously some good roasts and everything, but we were pretty much let off easy. And I thank you, right? Because I don't know if I could have taken any more right now. Okay. Yeah, let me know any of these that you found funny. Which one of these three that you like the most? Dave's out.